Hi, this is Made by Mommy, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this cat face charm using your loom in the staggered configuration, your hook, and 32 rubber bands total. To begin, we're going to construct the ears so that they're ready for us when we need them later. To do that, you're going to pick the two colors that you want to use on the cat's face. Take one rubber band of each color and place them on the top right peg, and do the same on the left side. Then take the color that you're going to have at the very tip of the cat's ear and place that on the bottom peg, wrapping it around that single peg 3 times if you can. I'm using Rainbow Loom rubber bands. It makes it very easy for me to do 3 times. If you're using another brand and you can only get it twice, that'll be okay. Some of you may be able to use a stretchier band and get it around 4 times. As long as you've done it at least twice, you're going to be fine. So that was 2, and that's my 3rd time around. So I'm going to place my hook right there. Catch that, bring it forward, catch that, and bring it forward. And then we're going to just unhook that, and we'll keep those ears right where they are until we're ready for them later. Okay, so you'll notice I have my arrow pointing down. We're going to build the cat face from the top down. So starting with the color that I want the top portion of the cat's face to be, I'm going to take a single rubber band straight down. Now I'm going to take 2 at a time. There. And on the left side, skipping this peg for now, and on the right side. Then switching to the color that I want the bottom of the face to be, 2 rubber bands at a time. And 2 rubber bands at a time. And then in the center, we're going to go back to the color that the top of the face will be. The next peg for the left, taking 2 of the color for the lower portion of the cat's face. And watch where I pull this. We're skipping this peg and we're going all the way down here. This is what really gives the cat face its distinct shape. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. And to complete the center, take 2 rubber bands in the color you want the nose to be. And then 2 rubber bands to match the color of the lower face. And we're going to be adding 2 cat bands. The first one right here will end up representing your cat's mouth. See where you have this little red peeking out? So I'm going to take a single rubber band and I'm going to wrap it around this hook. I'm going to do it 3 times. If you can do it 2, that's fine. If you can do it 4, that's also fine. But 3 is what I do. There you go. And then we need 1 more cat band to represent the eyes and to keep the face together. So decide what color you want your eyes to be. We're ready now to construct the eyes for the cat. Those of you who have beads can use those. For the rest of us who depend on our rubber bands, we've got a choice to make. If you want little eyes like these, you would use just one rubber band at a time. If you'd like big eyes like those, we're going to use 2 rubber bands at a time. I'm going to show you how to do the 2 just because that's the more challenging. And basically, if you want to use 2, take 2 at a time. If you want to just do 1, then just do 1 here. And twist them around on your hook. And then that is 1 eye. Taking 2 more bands for the other eye. 1, 2, 3 times around on my hook. So those are going to be my 2 cat eyes. Now I'm going to take a rubber band in the color of the lower portion of the cat's face. I'm going to pull that tight and push these eye-colored rubber bands onto the center. So that's 1 eye. And now I'm going to take the second one and pull that over too. It's a little tricky with both of these, but eventually you'll get it. If yours is popped off, just hit pause and try again until you get it right. And if you had beads, you would just put your 2 beads on the same way I've just put these rubber bands on. So you've got your 2 eyes now, and we're going to stretch it across the cat's face, right above where the nose is. Now you want to separate those 2 eyes and catch the band here in the center to separate it out there so that those eyes won't end up right next to each other. And that is all the rubber bands you're going to need for your cat. We're going to start hooking from the bottom peg here, using the back of your hook to pull back the cat's mouth. You want to just catch those top 2 rubber bands. And bring them forward. And then coming back here, catching the next 2 that are on top, which are going to go up on your diagonal to the right. And then the last 2 up to the left. Then we can go forward up the center. And then coming to the left side. And the right side. And we're now ready for our ears. Take it on the hook, so you have your ear there. Then catch rubber bands and slide those ears straight down. Now you're going to pull this all the way up here. And that's what's going to give the cat face the right shape, so that's not just another circle like you would do for a bear. You want this to really look like a cat face. So here you go. That's one side. And then do the same thing on the other side. Take your ear onto the hook. Catch these 2 rubber bands. And slide your ear down. And then stretch it all the way up here. And there you have it. That's going to be your cat. And we have just this loop to go at the top. Catch that single rubber band at the bottom. Bring it up. Take the other half of the rubber band. We're going to create a slip knot by slipping the bottom half of the loop in between the middle of the top loop and pulling tight. And we're now ready to take our cat face off of the loom. I recommend loosening it from the bottom here because that one gets really tight, and helping to take the sides off too. And there you have your cat face. It will require a little bit of tugging to lay out right. And you'll notice when this first comes off, sometimes it looks a little funny. You give it a few minutes, the rubber bands start to tighten up and the shape changes a bit. So this is your basic cat face without whiskers. See, this is one I did a little while ago. You'll see how it's gotten sort of smaller just over time as the rubber bands get tighter. Now, if you'd like to add whiskers, like I have for these cats, you would take the whisker color that you want, turn your cat on its side, pick the perfect spot for whiskers, slide that rubber band through the body, and then we're just going to create a basic slip knot again, like that, on this side, and on this side as well. Taking one side through the center of the other, pulling tight to create a knot. And then up to you. If you want, you just take scissors and cut, cut, and then you will have whiskers like these. I hoped you enjoyed making this cat charm with me today. If you liked this animal, I do have other animals on my channel as well, like the panda, and even complete animals like the unicorn, which you may enjoy making as well if you've got a lot of time to spare. And there's also other fun charms like hamburgers and ice cream sundaes. And I have hearts and ladybugs. And I even have bracelets as well. So plenty of projects to keep you busy. If you like this, please click like below, and most importantly, click subscribe so that you will be notified when I post additional videos. I also have an email mailing list where I tell people what videos will be posted next. I send just one email a week. So if you'd like to join that list, just click the description below and there's a link there that you can follow. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to looming again with you soon.